Welcome back, Mr. Sowe. And just to remind you that you're still under oath.
Mr. Sowe, mohorama bismillah. Ka imorden foti dagol non. Kon hajoni mo halina mo andi dina ma wonda ma kudongol kudino da dongol hajoni ko ngol dari.
And that during the last session, you gave us a brief introduction of yourself, being your educational background, your work experience.
Yonda men premier den de jodino den do den halni yimbe du woni gandal gal hebudangal sengo golle maden kanyum may jande maden gadi kande tolni.
You also mentioned about the incident when your vehicle was broken into.
Te haali do sengo ngo andanda wondema gilandema moto ma gondema o fusano wibe be naati e makko be fusimo.
And we have gone through the first part of your arrest by the NIA.
Nangungol ngol nanga dangol du woni NIA ben feccere mun den ni no wayni en yewti dum joni du woni NIA ben bilande me dangul be nangunoma.
And just before we took the break, we were at the part where you mentioned that you were taken to the invest department.
Do en yahude fotoragol mengol ko onoda haalde ko du woni gilande mabbe nabunoma du woni sengo ngo be yata ngol invest du woni ligge di wetede NIA ben ka weta don invest mabbe on.
And that you were there with Mr. Lamin Cisse and Mustafa Job.
Donc on der on office don ko du wetede mo wonduno da ton du woni Mr. Lamin Cisse kanyum may wetede Mustafa Job ko on wonduno don onon tato kan don office.
Can you continue to tell us what happened at Invest?
Da way jettirde don fuddoda yewtore ma den don der on office ko wonno don du woni der on office wetede Invest.
So Invest mini Mustafa fuddi men yewtande le tawi min haja ka yewtere makko de dal.
As I was saying, Mustafa was making jokes, but at that time I was not in the mood for jokes.
So koni o wari o haali directly ko dum taki ngarmi ton.
That's the time when he realized my mood. That's the time when he came out plainly and told me why I was there.
First ko adi kam lamdade o wi kam ko yomo ko okigam kayde o wi kam yo windu statement.
Where he started, he gave me a paper and told me to write down my statement.
Dem mi salo mi mo min windata ko mi ko jidda mi winda o wi yo mi windu ko hono ngardumi ha jotti mi invest.
Then he told me to write a statement. Initially I refused, but he told me to write how I came all the way up to that office, the office called Invest. And I wrote.
Nemi pari o wi kam o lamdi kam hoto mobile jam di ngoni kam bi momi di to damugal to.
After writing my statement, he asked me, where are your mobile phones? I told him that they are at the gate where they took all my belongings.
Sorry, Mr. Sowe, what did you put in the statement that you wrote?
Mr. Sowe, statement mo winduda ko hondum konguli hondu waduda nder no.
Mi halan mo rek from time the Idu Gomez Arno office chief of protocol Moses Benjamin Diallo o wi kam ko director amen falama yide so min jaltidi ngardu e makko min sonkani min lamdotirani min jewtani sa fayda.
What I wrote on the paper was that when I went into my boss office, the chief of protocol, and when Edu found me there, that was my boss was Moses Benjamin Diallo. That's where Edu found me, and I wrote how I left the office of the chief of protocol with Edu on the way coming. We didn't even converse, we didn't discuss anything. We didn't talk to each other until we reached the main gate of the NIA. That's all what I wrote, what happened on the route up to that point.
Sorry, Mr. Sowe, 1 minute. So at the time of writing your statement, had you been told why you were brought to the NIA?
What to mo windeno da o statement ma ndabbe halanno ma dalile ko tababu ko sababu ko tagi be arda en office NIA?
Ala.
No.
So you were told to write a statement just to indicate how you were brought there, even though you didn't know why you were brought there?
No wa ini wonda mabbe wima ya windu statement ma on danaka be wi ya windu statement on kono no ini anga anda ko honno sababu wadi be adduma don kono be wi tay ya windu statement ma on ko honno arduda don.
Yes, that's how it took place.
Okay, so you had started to tell us that he asked you about your mobile phones. Continue from there.
Da way fuddorare don jettira don ka wiida wonde mabbe o landima fi affaire mobile uji madi.
hender statement he mi haali wonde no mi windi e statement he wonde no damugal do be jepti mobile am o yo wallet am o yo laptop back am o yo laptop o fof.
In my statement, I wrote there that when we reached the gate, I was stripped of my mobile phones, my wallet, my handbag, and my laptop and my keys.
So, ontuma wikam dekada wonde laptop mi mom e wikam.
That's the time he asked me, "Oh, you have a laptop?" I said yes. He said, "So it's at the gate?" I said yes.
O wikam okay. O wikam kaydi wondi.
He gave me another paper.
O wi yo mi windu hen password ji mobile am o fof mobile jam di fof kam yo user login name laptop am.
That's the time he gave me a piece of paper and told me to write down the password for my mobiles and the login password for my laptop.
How many mobiles did you have?
I was having 3 mobile phones.
So you wrote down the password for your mobile phones and also for the laptop.
Ini awindi mobile mao password mako kanyum my laptop mao password mako windu da din difo.
Yes,
did he tell you? Did he tell you why he needed your passwords?
O hala no mako hondu wadi himo su imo hajori ding password ji.
Owi o fala wawde udit taw so yidi di udide wawde udide.
He said the reason for that is if he wants to go into my if he wants to open my phones and the laptop so that he can be able to do that. That's why he was asking for the passwords of my mobiles and the laptop.
Still up to this point, did you know why you were at the NIA?
Ha o wattu ka wondon do nda arno e hakkille ma andugol wonde ma ko hoddum taki da sababi wonde ma e benoduma bena umma NIA.
Ala taw mi anda.
No, I still didn't know why I was brought to the NIA.
So in your statement, you've mentioned that then you had to stay there the whole day. Is that correct?
When kadar statement ma holiri de wonde ma dum takuno won be wona ton e nyallangal fop. Da don ko gonga.
Ay.
Yes.
And that at some point they now escorted you to your home in Yundum.
Hebuno wattu wonde ma wonde be fejji ma be da umma ka galle ma dum woni Yundum.
Ay.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened then?
Yoni dawai haalande yimbe ko dum ngadi waditi gila du wadi.
Gila Mustafa hebi mobile jam di laptop o.
When Mustafa took my mobiles and my laptop,
ko kanko ndaranno ko wonno e mobile ji he.
He was the person who checked what was in my mobiles.
O jepti laptop o tottimbo boy goddo o wi on ko to IT to woni IT mabbe IT unit mabbe to woni.
He took my laptop and gave it to a person whom he said works at their IT section.
So mi the father o wi o mi jodo mi father.
He told me to sit down and wait.
So parmi don ha office wadi close.
I sat down there until the office is closed.
Koni on tuma sukuta jamme ari o wi Mustafa o haalandum e English o wi Mustafa anabat Mr. Sowe on the light detention ha paron ha be para screening mobile ji makko di.
And that's the time when Sukuta Jamme came after the work closed. Sukuta Jamme came and told the man that, well, you will put Mr. Sowe on the light detention until they are ready with his mobiles.
Mr. Sowe, what time was this?
Ongo nyallangal ko mondoro wattu wombo.
Yotagol amen to Mr. Job was around 11 subaka men goni to non ha 4.
We arrived at Mr. Job's place around 11 and we were there until at 4 p.m.
Until 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m.?
At the 4 p.m.
Around 4 p.m.
So then you were there the whole day till 4 o'clock and they said to you they're going to be placed on light detention.
Gila dum feji non be are sukuda jamme aro wi jobu wonda ma joni be nangama ton kono be wada ma on the light detention du woni be jogoma kono wada wonu jogore nanda ko jogore musude
kono way.
Yes, that's what happened.
Tell us what they meant by light detention.
yoni sibe wi light detention dayda wa firtande dum yimbe ko hondu woni dum
mi wawa andude ko dum firti kono mi do wawa ma halande light detention mo wino kamo ko hodu mo firtuno nyanden.
Well, I don't know what they meant by light detention, but what I went through, I can describe that. I think that's what they meant by light detention.
Describe it, go ahead.
Light detention ko Mustafa jepti kam o nawi kam to main gate to men natirno to main gate don jogi garde mel to sogel ko don tomi ko don be mi woni light detention.
Well, after all this, Mustafa took me to the gate. There was a room nearby the gate where he told me to go in and wait. So sitting down in that small room, I think that's what they meant by light detention. That's where they left me.
At this point, were you giving us access to call your family members?
No.
Were you given any food to eat?
Yes.
Were you told that you were allowed to have access to a lawyer?
No.
Still, at this point, did you know what you were being detained and questioned for?
Hande ha on wattu ka wonno da don ka be tippinde ma dow don be aduma ka be don ko light detention da arno e hakkille ma pour anda wondama ko o dalila sababu wondama be nanguma
ala
no.
So continue to tell us what happened after 4 p.m.
ha joni da way kontinde hala na yimbe ko honnu hebi gilande ba wattuji nay yotti minitaji capantati
ko ni jodi mi do gardum do ngon mi don the whole evening fof mi do don arno be ligge fof koti ha wado be changes ben ngari wadi change guard si wono don di walo be ngari ben fof be mbadi kam hano bato benne so min continue.
Well, I sat down in that guard room, in that small room, until those who were on morning and afternoon duty closed and went home. Then the evening duty staff came and took over, and I was handed over to the evening duty staff, and still I went on sitting in that office.
Continue to tell us what happened in the evening.
So,
that night, it was uneventful. Nothing happened during the night. Except for mosquitoes, because I was unable to sleep because of mosquitoes.
So you were made to spend the night in the reception area.
No, reception because
that room cannot be called reception because there is not even a single seat in that office.
Table lunch do one not on what the wear the jacket there
was a table in that room and some weather jackets were hanging there, but they were very smelly. And some food leftovers which were thrown around inside the room there. So that's what they meant by light detention, making me sit in that office there.
So you sat down throughout the night?
No, ini jamma on fo heda jodi.
De ha jengoy boy goto addoyno funtere matres. Well, de kono taw mi wata lelade ko nde rabbidi. So ko lende cengore won barmi de wole jodi barmi dani.
Well, later on, a boy came with a torn mattress and brought it for me. But at that time, the room was so tight that I was unable to lie down. I just spread it on the ground. I sat down on it and leaned on the wall.
So it is correct to say that you sat down throughout the night?
No, ini awa fewa wi awanda ma jamma on fo ko jodi no.
On first jamma kono noy.
The first night, that's how things went.
So you spent the first night and then we moved on to the next day. Can you tell us what happened?
No, ini awani don awali don jamma ko joni weti bimbi ko hondu wadi gila weti.
Gila weti haydara wadani mi nyallu don the whole day kadi hay goto wi adi kam hay hunde.
The following day also I spent the whole day there. Nobody told me anything and nothing happened.
Can you continue to tell us what happened after that?
So
This thing happened on a Wednesday.
So on Wednesday or fourth, men hay hunde wadani so min baadiri non kadi haweti alkemes subaka.
We spent the whole Wednesday there and spent the night there until on Thursday in the morning.
So nyane alkemes subaka.
Thursday in the morning.
Hedde waktu ji sapo.
Around 10 o'clock.
Subaka
in the morning.
Be ngarani kam.
They came for me.
Be mbi ko yomi wadbe escort. That's
the time when they told me to go along with them to my home.
Who came for you?
Operatives including Mustafa Job.
The operatives, including Mustafa Job, these are the people who came for me.
How many were they in number?
Be buri dido kono be yotta be buri dido kono sikansi be burai hakunde dido en nayo dal.
I cannot remember very well, but there were about 3 to 4 people, not more than 4 anyway.
Do you remember their names?
Mustafa Job on kay taw men gadotri already men bari interact he boy IT tech mabbe o.
Mustafa Job I already knew because I was introduced to him, and their IT boy also was there.
I
cannot remember his name now.
At the time.
But at that time, I knew his name.
Okay, so when they came for you, what happened next?
So Yundum.
Then I went together with them to my home at Yundum. We found my wife cooking lunch. She was 4 months pregnant at that time.
So, kanko gila oyi kam oyidi kame be o anda be te no be badandoni ak be njecito looking at bendara dulaji fof dum hulbini wo.
When we arrived, she showed me along with these people and how they were behaving, searching, looking at every place. Then she became alarmed.
So well, minen office of the president legele koni minen nandi rek security check rek is normal minen koni be mbata.
To keep her calm, I told her, well, we working at the president's office, this is normal for us. Time to time we go through security checks, so this is one of those security checks. Don't take it as anything much.
So kono taw mi anda ko be dabita te mi yi kadi debbo amo kadi o nani de kono no gumani dal.
Yes, I didn't know what they were looking for because they were searching every place. And my wife also, well, she heard what I told her, but I'm sure her demeanor showed me that she was not at all happy and she was alarmed anyway.
So they continued to search your home?
So min taw all time ko sudu ngono min du ko rume palo rek wono don en be backyard. So you know be ngari be putti dabide everywhere. So min dene cupboard mo jogino mi jogino lokaji didi you know suitcase ajam di fof yaltin mi chabi do totally.
Yes, I was living in a double room, a room and parlor and a backyard. So when they came, they were looking everything inside my 2 cupboards and my lockers. I took out my key and gave it to them, and they brought out my 2 suitcases. They checked. They were looking everywhere. My things were scattered everywhere inside the room. Then that's the time when I asked them, what are you looking for, so that I can help you? But they didn't even answer me.
So they
were searching until almost for half an hour. Then they said to me, okay, let's go. Then I went back with them to Banjul.
Were you at any point allowed to have a conversation with your wife?
No.
Definitely mi andu wa mo de affect so mbi mi le mo da mo comfort rek just mi halana mo rek that is nothing. Yeah. That was nothing like that. No,
We didn't discuss anything. Apart from when I saw her, I realized that she's seriously alarmed. That's the time I tried to calm her, telling her that, yes, we working at the president's office, this is a normal routine security check, so don't worry, don't take it as something serious and so on. I told her that was the only time I communicated with her.
So you were even unable to tell her that you were detained at the NIA?
No wa ini hay aronkum halande wonda makko jungo NIA be wonda NIA ka ko mabbe NIA.
Yes, I was afraid to tell her that. I didn't tell her anything about that.
So you've told us that they were not able to find anything at your residence, whatever they were looking for, so they took you back to NIA.
Kono ha jona wi wonni yimbe wondema gilandama be arde ma be visiti ton fo kono ha jona be yiyan hay fuston kambe ko be sikke mabbe ko be wonno gon dabbitude be yiyan hay fus ko suudu e gande galle ma ton ha kande suudu ma dum way no ha jona gade be ruttintima be ruttide ma banjulu dum woni ka NIA ka galle mabbe
kono way.
Yes, that's what happened.
You continue to tell us what happened when you got back to NIA.
woni bilandama be ruttide e ma banjulu dum woni ka NIA joni ko hondu wadi kadi.
Before we arrived at the NIA,
KMC.
We went through the KMC.
So the municipality, the bureau office Westfield.
We went to the municipal office at the Westfield.
So in the office before we hide the mini Mustafa.
All the workers at those offices were closed.
All the officers alighted
from the vehicle. Those who were with me,
except
Mustafa.
Kone onto Mustafa become me Mustafa kana on hodum dabiton ko hodum woni joni ka at least halnam ko hodum banmi ko hodum woni problem hodum dabiton.
That's the time when I confronted Mustafa. I told him, now, what are you looking for? What is the problem? Why is all this? What's happening? Why is all this thing going on?
Anyway, before that, I supply information to these online newspapers.
That's the time when Mustafa told me, well, as for us, I shouldn't have told you this. But the information is that you are the person who passes news and information to these online news outlets.
Did he tell you specifically which online outlet he was talking about?
Da ohala na tigi ko newspaper hombo mwana da wanda mawi wanda ko anjona da be kibaro da ohala na tigi newspaper hombo
ohala no newspaper kono nde o haali gokiro no wi no be biyerani o wiete woni di soldier ngandumi wonda ko freedom online newspaper weno.
Well, he didn't give me any names, but the moment the moment he mentioned that the person who was passing news to this online outlet was called the soldier, then I immediately knew that he was talking about the Freedom newspaper.
So
I wanted to reply to him.
Actually, findings coming kebigo, coming jigo, he an kowiako hema no certi.
Well, immediately I wanted to reply to him, but he immediately came and said, well, what we were looking for concerning you, well, we found that it is a different thing. You are not the person.
Kadi o wikam most likely andal ko mbarantama social to office model to.
Then that's the time he went on and told me that possibly there are people at your office who wanted to set you up.
Who said that to you?
Mustafa Job.
Mustafa Job,
intelligent officer.
The intelligent officer who was with me.
So at this point, you are now going back to Banjul headquarters.
Hey.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened when you got back to Banjul headquarters?
Nemen joti NIA onyan nyaloma hedde waktuji didi hata waktuji tati nyalorma min joti min turti mi do garum to puddumi julde fana.
When we returned and arrived at the NIA headquarters, it was around 2 p.m. Then that was the time when I started preparing to go and pray the 2 o'clock prayers. After I prayed,
officer got arimbo fadikam do guard room do o ben wonde mako list wi yo minabe to office makoto.
Then after praying, I found somebody waiting for me at the guard room there, and he informed me that Luis said he should collect me and take me to him.
That's Mr. Luis Gomez, huh? Head of operations. Continue.
Yeah.
Hey. So koni nyadume boyo.
Then I went with the young man.
Office Luis Gomez.
We went to Luis Gomez's office.
Okay, yeah.
The moment we entered the office, Luis told him, "Okay, you can go now."
So suka on this week I'm jodo.
The moment the young man went out, Luis told me to sit down. Then I sat down.
Mr. Sowe, ajarama because what you understand on the what you cooperate. Then
that's the time when he told me, "Mr. Sowe," I said, "Yes." He said to me, "Thank you very much. You have cooperated with my people. The time they went along with you, you have been cooperative with them and you cooperated very well."
Communication gadget fof.
And after we checked all your communication gadgets,
mi fala andude weda min officer jamdi weda be toñima walla be yennima na walla be fiima na walla be halima ko welani.
Then I also want to know my officers whether they beat you or they insulted you or they did anything wrong or bad to you.
Mbidum ala hay hunde be badani kam.
Then I told him no, they didn't do anything to me.
Kono wi kam min dal ben dari ben tawi an ko hala ko hema he ko men tawi ko hema ina serti dum den gedi din bawone neddo goto.
Then that's the time when he told me that the information we were given about you, we discovered that it is wrong. We found something very different from what they told us about you.
Temen gandi neddo goto bawdo wadde ko min ji ko hema o wawata wonde on bo mbita o ko on gonda.
Then what we saw in you is quite different from what they told us about you, because the information we were given and what we discovered about you are two different things. It cannot be the same person.
Mr. Sowe, you keep saying he said what they told us about you. Did he mention any of the names of they?
We hida hala tanda we wonde ma ko be wi men kon e affaire ma ko commentaire kon ay ma wona godum nda o hala no mako hondu woni dum
o halna kam hombo woni ben kanko ko be rego weta in English they kono wiani kam be o innani en inde wotere.
He didn't mention any name. He was just saying they in English, but he didn't mention any name.
Did he say exactly what they had reported to the NIA headquarters about you?
Hala no so wi be ko hondum ko façon hala façon hondum be wan be hala no halani be e fi sengoma nda o hala no be o hala nan dum don.
No, kanko halani kam dum.
No, he didn't tell me anything that they told them or the information which was passed to them. He didn't reveal that to me.
Continue with your conversation with Mr. Luis Gomez.
Na way feji hala ko hala ga andana ko dum feji hakkunde may Mr. Luis Gomez.
So Mr. Luis Gomez we come min komi jago tek min komi Catholic.
That's the time when Mr. Luis told me I am from the Manjago tribe and I am also a Catholic.
O wite min Jesus Christ tang ko on tan gandumi mo ganduda ko lawol mo mbami jokko.
Then he told me also that as a Catholic I believe in Jesus Christ and I am following his ways.
Ko jimi ko hema ko ni wayno ko yimbe jidima addude am mbeli mi wada ko kala ko mbawmi hedowma mbeli mi heba kongol iwde ma.
He told me then that the people who gave us this information about you were people who wanted just to set you up so that we can do some things to you, and I think that's the main reason why they did all this.
And
that's the time he switched to Wolof and told me that nobody will instigate me to trouble another person or to put somebody else in serious trouble who is another person's relative.
So what happened after this conversation?
Halaka do gasiro izako we kam in fact jango Friday we kam jango sitay woni do ha jango hay hunde halaka e fima jango min nelanan mangara nodda goddo arawan ma bel.
He told me tomorrow Friday, from now against tomorrow Friday, if we didn't have any other information about you, then I'll send somebody to come and organize a bail for you.
I think he meant to say, I will ask somebody to come and bail you.
We mean not bail.
What he meant was that for him, the witness, to send for somebody to come and bail him.
Thank you very much. So continue. What happened on the Friday?
So okay, alhamdulillah do kay wawi jango kay inshallah rabbi dum ko do gasata. So ben dutti kam to gardum to.
Well, when he told me this, I said, okay, thanks to Allah, we will wait and see from now against tomorrow what will happen. Then that's the time when they took me back to the guard room.
Were you released on the Friday?
No, me achitano because onyan nyande alkemeso me den jodi do guard room do news 6 o'clock kibaro ji waktu ji jego kikide di onyan be mbi wonde no former president ya jame okri Friday public holiday.
Well,
we nyanden ko tam harit.
Well, I was at that guard room waiting until around 6 p.m. We listened to the 6 o'clock news from the radio, and that was the time when it was announced over the radio that the following day, Friday, is going to be a public holiday. The president has given out the day as a public holiday because of Tamharet. Because of that day, there was going to be no work.
So it means NIA did not work on public holidays.
No, any NIA kambe be gollata e nyalande public holiday.
Ton labane kamde, but si we am a public holiday rek min kay tay hande I lost hope.
Yes, well, that was not clear to me, but the moment they mentioned that it's a public holiday, that's the moment I lost hope.
So being that it was a Friday, you were not released on that day.
No, any wa ko nyalande ko aljuma awa be wa tam akidu ma nyalande.
So you had to spend the weekend at the NIA headquarters.
Oh, no, ini joni awona itonka NIA don duwoni asewe dimasi on fop ko to awonata.
So then we got to Monday morning.
Duwoni ardange tenengo.
Were you released on the Monday?
The tenengo be acitunoma.
I was not released on Monday too.
Were you released the following day, which is the Tuesday?
Yes, I was released on Tuesday.
Can you tell us how your release went?
Friday so fadi nothing happened office was closed. In fact around after 5 was closed. So ndebe fobe hoti jemma hen goddo wi kam wondama in fact han nam yewta goto wi oya billahi hande ko lan case wonno do lamin waji wara en fo tawbe do hande ko case mabbe wonno do hande ko dum taki be jiti hay audité ni sa but jango most likely de so lamdi be wadane kam dum clarify.
Yes, we were there. No, nothing happened on Monday until at night when people were there. We were chatting and I heard them saying that there was a serious land case on that Monday which involved Lamin Juara and some other people. So this is it. But most probably something will happen the following day, which happens to be on Tuesday.
So Tuesday morning, Allah wadi nyande talata subaka onyan bengarane kam titi benabi kam invest.
Well, Tuesday morning again, they came for me and took me back to that office, the invest office.
Koni sukuta jamme yepti telephone line mako o wi kam jiddo ya call goddo neddo goto tan gondudo biometric ID card ora won ma ben.
That's the time when Sukuta Jamme took his telephone and told me to call somebody who has a biometric ID card so that that person can come and bail me.
So by this time you had been detained at the NIA for at least 7 days.
No, ini on nyalande wadi balde jeedidi hida nanga NIA.
Yes, that's how it happened.
And you were on what they called light detention.
Light detention
Yes, that's what happened.
And were you allowed to change your clothes or shower during this light detention?
Light detention.
Yes, they allow me to have showers or to take bath, but I cannot change my clothes.
So for the whole 7 days, you wore the same clothes?
Yes.
So I presume that indicates that you were not allowed visitors either to bring you any clothes or food.
Yes, that's how it went.
Were you at any point tortured?
No.
Were you at any time manhandled in any way?
No,
apart from the mosquitoes.
Were you threatened?
The house, the room where I was kept, human beings shouldn't be kept in a room like that.
In fact, we had a government agency, a room so close to the nature, it's not human, even for them.
It's a shame, a government office like that office, having a room like that and very close to the main entrance. That room was shabby, and the condition of the room was really, really bad. To keep somebody in that room is really inhuman.
Mr. Sowe, were you at any time threatened during your stay at the NIA?
No, nobody threatened me.
So then you were released on the Friday and asked to report back on Monday?
Tuesday.
He was released on Tuesday.
Sorry, yes, you were released on the Tuesday. But then you were asked to report back on the Wednesday.
Report.
That was one of the bail conditions. So that I can come back and report to them on Wednesday, and that should continue so that every day at 10 in the morning I should come and report.
But then you were asked to go back the Thursday, and then the Friday they told you to rest and come back the following Monday to report. Is that
correct? Yes, that's how it went.
Can you tell us what happened when you reported on the Monday?
Report bail of Simi Arino, be call no Sukura Jame, be Mr. Sowe, sorry. Mr. Sowe, so okay, Garde Mudum Haga, so Menjada go to what I come escort from the guard Menja had to invest. You know, me, Salmon, what I don't maybe 10 minutes Menjalta. The baladi in ban me the report on allowed by alchemist for Konowana. Kononyade, Ngaro Minya tenning, they will call it on lease, what do you call?
Yes, on those 2 days, I used to come to report, and when I arrive at the gate, somebody will escort me to Sukuta Jame's office. When I go there, I'll spend about 10 minutes, and after exchanging greetings, then I'll go back. But on the 3rd day, Nyande Tapo, Konde Nyande Haldi Luis.
Mr. Sowe.
It was on a Monday. That was the 3rd day when I had to see Mr. Lewis himself.
So ngandumi wana woni normal ko simi ari no ko aussi sukude jame rek njidando mi ndasit mi hota kono this time around teneng on the nyar min ngarmi don nyanen ko mbi ko menabi kam to Luis Gomez instead.
Then on a Monday, usually the previous days when I come, I used to report to Sukuta Jame. But on this Monday, when I came, then they told me to report to Luis Gomez. Then I realized that it's not normal.
Mr. Sowe, are you okay to continue?
Tahida kawanda ka joda do hino no fewi e ma pour wawa ko ide yewtere ne.
I'm good.
We can give you a few seconds to have some water if you need.
Sida fala be ma jondude mondoro wattu ji seda pour jetta ndiyam yara.
Yeah, I am okay.
All right. So can you continue to tell us what happened when you got to Mr. Luis Gomez's office?
Yo ndawa fe juda ala na yimbe gilanda ma yahuda der office Luis Gomez ko hondu wadi dum nyalande tabbere nde.
Nyanden hawri ko tane nyade 30 December 2012. It was to office Luis Gomez we come jodo jodi mi.
It was on a Monday, 30th of third day. That was the third day when I went to Luis Gomez's office. The moment I entered his office, he told me to sit down. Then I sat down.
So we come jodo fat boys are you English one come Mr. So you may sit down and wait for these boys.
Yes, when I arrived, he told me to sit down and wait for the boys, his boys.
No, how did they come to me English?
That's how he told me. That's what he told me in English. I sat down and waited.
You're talking how many times you almost 1 hour minute.
Well, it was even less than 5 minutes, but it looked to me like I was there for more than an hour.
So, list kadi me anda hodu mo wadan no baw table makoto kono throughout ko njodi mi don ko men bawani yidude gitenay.
I don't know what Luis was doing behind his table, but all the time I sat down there, our eyes didn't even meet.
So you're trying to tell us that Luis Gomez was avoiding to make eye contact with you?
Joni hino wa ini afala yuide wonde ma yimbe wonde ma Luis Gomez wattu mo yodi no da don fop o yidano pour gida mo wona yigida nay.
Me anda si o yidano de kono he met so that men yidani.
I don't know whether it was intentional, but he made sure that our eyes never met on that occasion.
And then within 5 minutes, his junior officers came into the office.
You know, ini der minute aji jowi tan sukabe makko ben wonbe les makko be ari be naati kan der office.
Kono way ben sukabe do be naati.
Two of his boys came in.
Do you know the names of the officers that came in?
En sukabe makko woni wonbe ley makko be ndahida wawi andude inde mabbe ne.
Nde wono ha yeso hender story be ando no suka goto wi ko suso etete something suso.
Well, I didn't know it instantly, but later on I came to realize that one of those two people who came into the office, one of them had a surname which was Suso.
Continue to tell us what happened after they came into the office.
I continue halana yimbe gilande ma be sukabe makko be ari kan der office ton.
Nde be ari e wadi o compliment ha pare be yimo director we are ready in English.
When they came into the office, after they exchanged greetings, then they told him, Director, we are here and we are ready.
We come, okay, Mr. Sowe, you may go with these boys.
And at the time, he turned to me and told me, Mr. Sowe, you can go with these boys.
We come, good luck.
Then he said to me, good luck.
So then you followed the two officers out of Mr. Lewis's office.
No way ni jokkuda ben sukabe dido be anda hibe lay Mr. Luis Gomez be yalti do mabbe kan office Luis Gomez.
Yaltumi men yalti me mabbe njejiti mi Luis mbi dum thank you.
Then we left and later on I turned to Mr. Gomez and I told him thank you.
Can you continue to tell us where you went?
Yonda way halande yimbe honto yahudon yaruda e mabbe.
Men jipode mabbe Louis office makko ko dow wonno so men jippude mabbe escalier to sekel men jippude mabbe men jeyto do damugal galle damugel fos do natinomi do elu ngel damugel men yaltiri.
Yes, we alighted some stairs because Louis' office was upstairs. We alighted the stairs and came down and we went out the small door that we came through at the main gate. We went back to that same small door again. When we were going,
first comment jengano to Louis taw don hay hunde ala don kono men jippoto men tawi don moto liso hore mako pajero mako Mitsubishi pajero.
When we were climbing up, there was no vehicle parked near at the door leading to Mr. Gomez's office. But when we were coming down, we found his pajero parked at the stairs downstairs.
So from the time that you left Mr. Lewis's office all the way down to where the car was parked, had anybody indicated to you where you were being taken to?
Bilandama yaltano da under office Mr. Louis Gomez woni dow ha jippa logol ley ndaw wodi wiudo ma wondama ko hondo wonduda yadude mabbe ko hondo be ommana bude
ala men kaldane mi handane ben sa.
No, I didn't even talk with those people. We didn't exchange words.
So you just followed them blindly?
No wayni a jokkiri be ni tan e niwre.
Yes.
As per your statement, you don't got into the Pajero.
Kono ko ska statement ma woni hala ka jondirda kan kadre bi ko winda ko wida jolano kadre Pajero.
Do men jolde Pajero taw.
Before we boarded that Pajero,
o boy bido kanko woni suso kanko rutti to gate to garrum to o yepto mobile jamde wala damo.
Before we boarded the vehicle, the guy whose surname happens to be Suso went to the gate to collect my mobile phones and other belongings.
Then
he asked me, are these the things that you left at the gate? I said, yes.
Okay. So
then he said, okay, he returned my things to me and we boarded the Pajero.
So they gave you back the mobile phones?
Yes.
Did they give you back the laptop?
No, the laptop was not returned to me.
But they gave you back your wallet?
Yes, my wallet was returned.
And your main bag?
That day, the day I was taken there, I didn't come back with my bag.
Thank you. So it means like you had all your belongings back except the laptop?
No wa ini alelma on fo jonita no dum ha su e heddi e laptop.
Yes.
So continue to tell us after you got into the Pajero where you were taken.
Continue hala na yimbe kilande mabbe jolduda mabbe ko Pajero wal ko ndo be na buma.
Last damugal Pajero ngal nengal udete ta driver wadi move.
Last damugal Pajero hodum
nengal udete last damugal ngal de suso udete damugal ngal yeso damugal makko yeso ngal because min ko to second compartment to ngonomi de natumi second boy o nati den suso tari moto kanko nato to passenger seat wondo yeso kanko e driver yeso wala de udete damugal ngal taw driver fudi wade move.
Well, after I boarded the vehicle, the other guy sat near me in the middle seat of the Pajero. Then Suso went round to go and sit beside the driver in front. But the moment he opened the door and was going on board, the vehicle started moving.
Continue, Mr. Sowe.
So damugal gallengal udita.
That's the time when they opened the gates, the main gates of the yard.
Then Jimmy driver which signal to the right.
Then I saw the driver, he turned on the signal for the right side.
Driver.
I was sitting right behind the driver.
The main Pajero list mojo exactly the same Pajero me use.
Then the Pajero that Luis had was exactly the same type of Pajero I was having.
So on waktu on hakilam heavy lamdi heavy hoream korimi andu dal in the first place.
Well, at that moment, a lot of things came into my mind. In fact, I became confused. I don't even know what to ask because I don't know what was going on. I was unable to think of anything straight.
So men kalani, I got men halani, men jey hamen jawti Bond Road.
Then that's how we came until we passed Bond Road, but there was no communication between any of us.
And at
that time, Suso, who was sitting in front next to the driver,
Mr. Sowe, we are giving instructions. English, we are giving instructions to transfer you to Mile 2 Central Prisons for detention until further notice.
That's the time when Suso turned to me when we reached Bond Road. He told me, Mr. Sowe, I said yes. He told me, we have been given instructions to take you to the Mile 2 prison and hand you over there.
Until further notice.
Until further notice.
Mr. Sowe, did he indicate who they got these instructions from?
I didn't
even ask him.
So,
and he didn't tell me.
At this point, were you charged with any offense?
on wattu ɗo ndaɓɓe teguno tuumal e hoore ma wigol wondema ko ɗum e ɗum ɓe tuumaɗa e sengo luwa?
Ala.
No.
Before this point of you getting into the Pajero to be driven to mile 2, were you taken before any court of law?
On wattu ɗon ɗo eɓe jolnudema en ngal motowal ɓe naɓama mile 2 ka kaso nda ɓe naɓunoma yeeso e naɓunoma court?
Ala.
No.
So directly from NIA, you were taken to mile 2 Central Prison.
No, ini direct ɓeytuma ma NIA ka hoggo maɓe jana ɗon ɓe naɓuma direct mile 2 ka kaso jano?
Yes.
Mr. Sowe, are you okay to continue?
Yes.
And you were taken on instructions of an individual you're not aware of?
No, ini bena uma e dow yamirore neɗɗo mo andana an tigi anda ko e dow yamirore hombo ɓe naɓirma?
Yes.
So then when you got to mile 2, can you tell us what happened then?
Joni no ini gilandama yahuɗon ha yettiɗon mile 2 a kaso ko haala yimɓe ko honɗum waɗi ɗon?
Yala Suso haalani kam ɗum.
When Suso gave me this information,
mi falno wiiɗo mbo nde mbiyanmomi okay wona problem.
I wanted to tell him yes, okay, no problem.
Kono wi kam he English, take it in good faith because we know that you are innocent.
That's the time when I wanted to tell him that yes, okay, but he went on and said, well, take it with good faith because we know that you are innocent.
We are just doing our job.
And that's the time when he said, we are just doing our job.
It's quite fine with me.
Then I replied to him and said, it's quite fine with me. Then we went.
Prison or ton ko office Commissioner Fall.
When we reached the prison, they took me to Commissioner Fall's office.
Commissioner Fall, kanko no Commissioner of Operations, I don't know, admissions, I don't know, something like that.
Commissioner Fall, at that time, I'm not quite sure, but it looks like he was the Commissioner of prisons at that time for people who are going to be incarcerated.
Admitted.
Do you know the name, the first name of Mr. Fall? This Commissioner Fall?
No, I cannot remember his name.
So when you got to mile 2 prisons, you went directly to Commissioner Fall's office?
Mile 2 direct office of Mr. Fall.
Yes.
Tell us what happened in Mr. Fall's office.
Office Mr. Fall.
Gelaben joti Mr. Fall do office mako ayota clerk menda ko clerk nako odli mako ndako secretary mako na mi anda kono ko suka gorko.
When before entering Mr. Fall's office, there is somebody who you first see. I don't know whether he is a clerk or the secretary or whatever or the orderly. That person was before at the place before entering Mr. Fall's office.
But he's a man.
But he's a man.
On one men having that office Mr. Fall.
He helped us to enter Mr. Fall's office.
Men tawiton Mr. Fall what do you mean welcome men jodi men tato.
We found Mr. Fall there. He welcomed us and asked us to sit down. The three of us all sat down.
Kone ontuma ndemen salmondiri haven pare Suso wimo Commissioner, I am directed to bring Mr. Sowe here for detention until further notice.
After exchanging greetings, that's the time when Suso told Mr. Fall that, well, we have been instructed to bring Mr. Sowe here for detention until further notice.
Sorry, Mr. Interpreter, please, if the witness speaks in English, can you translate for us in the fuller language?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. Sowe.
Koni Mr. Fall, nani ko suka o haali go kono o wi on kanko tigi hoore makko on namditi suka o wimbo ko hombo okki on instruction hombo wi on yo on adu oɗo.
That's the time when Mr. Fall himself asked the question that, who gave you the instruction to bring Mr. Sowe here?
Suka o dal parano haalde.
Well, he was reluctant to answer that question.
kono Mr. Fall wadi adamant o wi ko ma kalana kam ko hombo wi on yo ar because on ngari on gadorani kaydi mi anda dal hono du woniri so ko halanam ko hoto kongol ngol iwi.
Then Mr. Fall insisted and said, well, you have to give me that information. Where did that order come from for you to bring Mr. Sowe here for detention?
Koni susowi o wi mo English by sa shiftori men bima minen ko office of the president min gimori ko executive directive wadi hamen koni kongol ngol ngamin gadirdo ngol Mr. Sowe.
Then there's a time when Suso continued and told Mr. Fall that, well, as you know, we are from the president's office. It is an executive order which was given to us so that we can bring Mr. Sowe here.
Mr. Sowe, at this point, did they hand any documents to Mr. Fall?
On what to dong Mr. Fall, what did kaidi ndi anda be daborno be jonni Mr. Fall?
Mi yani mitinani.
I didn't see any document, and I was not aware of any document which were handed over.
Was there a warrant for your detention?
Kaidi no don be weta warrant ko dum woni nimbe foti hollirde kaso don pour be neddo wawe jogayde don nabbe hollir non din kaidi.
Mi yani mitinani.
No, I didn't see any paper, and I was not aware of any paper being passed at that time.
So you're telling this commission today that you were actually taken from a department, NIA, transported all the way to Mile 2 Central Prisons, and there was no warrant or any sort of documentation to show that you were to be detained in the Mile 2 Central Prisons.
Joni no way ni afala the commission on do ni hande wonde mo an ko golle de andanda no wiye NIA ko ben jettuma be nabuma be jolnuma e moto be nabuma ka kaso be nabuma ka kaso pour be joddina ma ton to be nabuma ton kaydi be holliraka ton kaydi wi wetendi warrant no kaydi hay kaydi be hollirane be wi gol on ma pour yo men addi Mr. Sowe po en jogomo do ha yeso
gonga selludo.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you, Mr. Sowe.
ajara.
So then at this point, the NIA officers handed you over to Mile 2 Prisons and left.
Joni o watuni no ini NIA be ari don be jonnima ligoto bombe be kaso be yehi.
Do hebe yade
Before they departed,
Mr. Suso noduno otli makko gondo momen ngadi o yawtudo damogal makko do noddi on o ari o wimo Mr. Sowe is to be admitted. So can you book him?
there's a time when, before they left, Mr. Suso called the orderly that we passed at the door of the office and told him to come. When he came, Mr. Suso told that man, well, now, Mr. Sowe has been brought here for detention. Can you please admit him? That's how I left and went with that young man. We went back to his office. He asked me what things do I have on my body. Then I took out everything things that were in my pocket and all things that I had. I took everything out and handed over. He told me to take off my shoes. I took off my shoes. He told me to take off my jacket. I took off my jacket. Then then he told me to take off my rings and my wristwatch
a belt
and the belt on my trousers and my glasses. He told me to place everything on top of the table.
So, but me comply.
I complied and did all that.
So, the bagage you take me off?
All those things that I placed on the table, he wrote everything one by one.
Business card you go on your kalis ko no ronio fof kala ko wano wonde der wallet even number wallet o sa mark mako sa windu.
Then he opened my wallet, the amount of money in there, my business cards, the other documents, and everything, even the wallet's number, he wrote it down. He told me to now look at the paper that he wrote, whether it was correct. The things that I handed over were all accounted in that document. I looked, but I didn't even check properly. I said yes.
Oh, you what sign? But me don't sign.
He told me to sign it, then I signed the document.
So, office file kodon men kadi. So, koni on have to come to file or we file men pari.
Where I ended with him, then he took me to Fal's office and informed Mr. Fal that we are ready.
On waktu fof taw Suso suka Suso wondi no ta be jodi don be gonde fal.
All that time Suso was sitting there with the other man who escorted me to come to that place.
Ko on tuma Suso he suka o be ngimmi be mbayni fal. That mbayni kam be wonde makam be ruto.
That was the time when Suso got up with that young man and they decided to say farewell to Fal, and they also said to me, well, we are now leaving.
So can you tell us after that what happened when they left you there?
Ben yaltugol mabbe hen natugol yimbe hewbe wontidi hunde wotere.
Their exit from the office coincided with the coming in of a lot of people who came into the office there.
Ben me anditi hen Yaya Jaju.
Among those people, I recognized somebody called Yaya Jaju.
Yaya Jaju kanko no Deputy Director General State Prisons.
Yaya Jaju was the then Deputy General of the State Prisons.
So kanko he Kalilu Jamen.
Himself and Kalilu Jamme.
Ben ko commissioner ji mawdu ngonno on time taw ko officer ji mawdu be ngonno in their prisons.
They were high-ranking officers at the prison because they held the position of commissioners. They came in fact, I think there were more than 5. When they came in, that's the time when Commissioner Fall told me, well, Mr. Sowe, let's go.
Because so tona tonjara tonne atawa ton yimbe sifa fof te kadi officer ji amen wonbe ton be kulluwaji be gondi sa yidi be teddinma a teddinat be kambe golle mabbe de mbimbo okay wona problem.
Then when we were about to go, Mr. Fall told me, now, Mr. Sowe, you have to be very careful. The place where we are taking you to is a place where you will find a lot of people. You have to respect them, and they will also respect you. You have to be very careful because all those types of people there, they are different people. So just be careful and watch out and take care of yourself.
And we don't know why you are.
Because we don't even know why you are here.
Meanwhile,
I said, okay.
Koni men jalti office mako office kanko commissioner Fallo.
That's how
entourage mawdo sa.
That's how we went out of Commissioner Fall's office with all those people following us. It was a big entourage.
Men jehi onatino come to the cells.
That's the time when they took me and placed me in the cells.
To the cells ton ko galle ko complex darna ko galle darna do hinder fence mawdo.
Well, the place I'm calling now cells is another place inside the prison where it looked like a compound in a compound where they have those buildings. That's where they took me to.
Sada yaha Banjul sayo tima damugal last damugal mile 2 sandare jungo ma nyamo after the first buildings I had fence mawdo tolo to do.
When going towards Banjul, after passing the main gate of the prison, if you look on your right, you will see a high wall. That high wall is the place where these buildings were located, and into that area, that's where they took me into.
So the area you were taken to, does it have a special name?
Sengongo be nabiru mango nda e gandal ma hitonno hino jogi inde.
Galle o ko don wite maximum security wing. Ko security wing tambe weta kambe.
That's the place called maximum security wing, but they just say security wing.
Godo be mbiya don confinement.
Some call it the confinement place.
So at this point when you were being escorted to the maximum security wing, were you given a prison number?
Yoni o watuni gilanda ma be fejje ma be na maximum security wing. Ndabe jonu no ma numero.
Ala.
No.
Were you given any clothes, something different like a uniform to wear?
Dabe jonu no ma kionchol ngol borno na ko wayni wa uniform pour borno da
ala
No.
So you were taken to the cells.
bena din makandere cell
koni be natinere kam in the maximum security wing.
That's how I was placed in the maximum security wing of the prison.
Can you describe what the cell was like?
dahi da way halande be selon ko honno o wayi der ton
First na joti ndebe nati galle o.
First, when we went into that area of the prison,
Men tawi officer prison officer be jogi table wana odo ni be jogi don logbook mawdo kambe kato be jodi.
we found 3 people sitting at a table with a logbook.
So men tawi kadi prisoner be hewbe no dari don be ndara men.
We found a lot of prisoners standing there also who were watching.
Hewbe mo en jaki ko hombo woni o adado because o
I think they were.
be boss ji prison before be joki o be adi o men ngada woni o.
Well, I think they were amazed to see all the high-ranking officers of the prison were in the entourage, those who were escorting me into that area. I think that's what amazed all of them. So they were all standing and watching to look, who is this man who is being escorted with the whole leadership of the prison?
Kone be windi indam suka gonno non duty so windi indam e logbook he ha pari. O wi o ya suka okay min pari.
That's the time those people who were sitting at the desk one of them wrote my name and then said, yes, we are ready now.
Koni be jepti caabi dongal caabi habbere wotere kono ko caabi jimenda close to temedere caabi won hen.
Then there was a big bunch of keys. I think it was more than 100 keys which were on that bunch. Now they took up that bunch of keys.
Suka goto nangi on den caabi je den men nato ito der suduto.
Then one of those people sitting down there took up those bunch of keys and I followed him and we went into another room.
Ndeme nati maximum security wing don wing sudu wotundu detention sudu security wotundu ko number 5 ndi wete.
When we went into the inner side of the maximum security wing, there was a room which is called number 5, room number 5.
First row on the right, Kodon Menati.
Fourth row on the right. That's why we went in.
Menjay ko corridor judo onganunda seraji di fof every meter heba damugal damugal cell so ko cell to so so min ko to last cell bena become on the left.
It was a long corridor. After every meter there is a door. So I was taken to the last room, the last door where I was taken to.
Suka uditi cello.
Then the young man opened the cell door.
And fall adina to the cell up tower.
Fal first went into the cell.
We come Mr. Soko do wonata.
Then he told me, Mr. So, this is where you are going to stay.
You okay?
I said, okay.
To kanko yalti.
Then he went out.
Actually cello.
Well, the cell itself, it's not wide enough.
Njaje ni makuburane o table for example.
The width can be equal to this table where I am sitting.
And then Newton is about 2 meters.
The length can be 2 meters.
Wala palanter goto wondo he wall concrete wall ko to do woni.
There was a small window on top of the cell.
Was that window for ventilation?
da on dem palantere ne ko pour hendu natirade.
No hand hay sundu hendu sinati san memata wondo der ton.
Even if air should come through that window, you don't feel it whilst inside the cell.
Because sa darima wadi ni jungo ma wawaton mem.
Because if you stand and put up your hand, you will not even reach that window.
So damugal ngal ko jamdi wada.
The cell door is made of iron.
So tembinade bernde do ni he damugal he be wadi don wuddere mawde ni wawi tawa o so darima ne wata hejde der makko ko ma lela mo so wawa hejde.
And there was a hole at the door, and there was something covering that hole. Well, even if a bottle you want to put it out, you have to take the bottle and put it and put the head or take it out. If you want to take out the bottle, you have to put the head out first before it can go out because of the smallness of the hole.
So you're trying to tell this commission that the cell was in such a state that it was small to accommodate a human being.
Joni hino wa ini ko faada kon sifane sa halande commission on do ko woni selon no ebbirano ni o darnirano hino wa ini ino imo fandi fandugol makko gol no fandi ha wata jettude sa bani adama sa fota ko wadede taw.
Non way.
Yeah, that's how it was.
And that it had very poor ventilation.
No wa ini hendu ngadi ka natirta ton hino boni ha.
Non way.
That's how it was.
And that the floor was a concrete floor.
Concrete wada.
Concrete was samo fetti.
Yes, it was concrete, but in fact it was broken in some parts.
Ayat nyuji no yaltida cherry gawrini wala cherry whatsoever.
Well, if you look down, you will see ants coming out of those cracks with some things that they feed on.
So then at the time Mr. Fall, Commissioner Fall, took you to the cell, you said he now said this is where you shall be, and he left.
Joni what more Mr. Commissioner Fall on fit years so on yehi how we did see along we ma wonder Mr. Sowe ko do wonata.
Is that correct?
Ndako no yari.
Yes, that's how it went.
Were you given any other items that would facilitate your stay in that cell?
The gila be yuma uditi selon be yuma wonda mako do wonda wodi ko be jonnuno ma be yuma ko wonda ma wallitora dum do kandre sello.
Certainly gila natu be sello boyani be suka goddo addi suka goddo prisina sa mi anda inde makko Demba o wite ko police officer wono PI officer kango de tawmo sokato on Trrc on addi siwo Victoria mayone Victoria bota kany he avian 1.5 liter bottle wana odoni on bo hewi ndiam kono siwo was empty.
Well, after they left shortly, a prisoner came back. His name is Demba. In fact, he was a PIU police officer, but he was locked there on death row. He brought a bucket, this mayonnaise bucket, an empty one. He brought that one for me, and a bottle of Evian water, and handed them over to me.
Mr. Sowe, continue.
So tawi mi andano mi andano kay bottle ndiyam o kay ko ndiyam yartidam kono mi andano siwo ko dum wat dal I don't taw mi anda.
At that time I didn't know what the bucket was for. I knew that the Evian water at least was for drinking, but the bucket that they brought, this mayonnaise bucket, I didn't know what it was for.
So koni Fallen fof njeyi.
Then Fall and his entourage left.
Heddi non on tuma ko soka be to der kasoto because time le ngade to no mi do ko hedde 10-11 taw on waktu be ngoni e break session taw be fo be yalti so be ngara be nyakku no be daro seldo be fo be ngeto yurnade be mbiya yo be ngokondire ton mbo kala yurno wa kam salminde.
Yes, when they left, the prisoners inside the yard, in fact it coincided with their break time, they were outside in the yard. So when Mr. Fall and his entourage left, and this boy came and handed these things to me, all the other prisoners in the yard started to come and look at me and exchange greetings with me. In fact, they were giving turns to each other so that they can peep through that hole, look at me, and exchange greetings with me.
So, konde ben fof nde dum tampini kam korima do mbalanu because mi anda ko hobe ngoni be mi anda I don't know dal.
Well, that gave me a real problem because I don't know these people who were coming, peeping at me, exchanging greetings with me. I was confused. I don't know what was going on. It was hard on me at that moment.
Mr. Sowe, were they asking you certain questions when they were peeping at you?
Yes.
Tell this commission.
Ndaway halande commission ko landi sifa hondum be wonno ma landade
ko wieno kam uri ko hede bena ko wayaw ni nga melni ko jolfe bonsli ko jolfe be kalano kam halano be kam jolfe be like boy goto wi kam o wi kam he jolfe an no mbaada ni ana ndane criminal an ko batta do ko dum badda ha ngarda do kana ko kalis wujuda because an da wayno banka an ona criminal ndar no wara bandu ma fo no fi ndar simis mo bone da an ona criminal
Well, most of them were asking questions. I think they were curious. Some of them were telling me, you don't look like a criminal. In fact, one of them said, you look like a banker. Look at your body is fine. You are wearing fine clothes. So you don't even look like a criminal. Why are you here? What is the problem? So they were asking questions like that.
So suka go to lamdi kam question or question nak tam what important because on at that time ta wadan important ko later me what relate wondema ndeke ko dum taki o suka mo lamdo kam this question.
Well, one of them asked me a question. At that time I didn't realize the importance of the question, but later on I came to realize that question was important to me.
O we come
Tell the commission why it was important to you.
O we come yo taw minen komin nanata ko hema komin nani ko be mbi fotado adede hande yo taw tan dum wona dum gonga wi am dum wona gonga anne wi ko gonga na ka wona gonga.
Well, that question was, we've heard something about you, that you were going to be brought here. What they said about you, was it the truth or not?
So min tawmi anda ko dum halata no yam.
Because at that time I was puzzled. I don't know what they were talking about me, what they were saying about me when he asked me that question.
So me what dismiss question
I dismissed the question. I pretended not to even hear what he was saying.
Mr. Sowe, tell the commission what you later learned as to why they were asking you these questions and peeping at you.
Ida wa halande commission non gila dum feji ha yahuda antigi jodi da miji dida sikkuda e sikkema ko on wadi hakkillama e sikkema be ko hondu wadi be hebe lando ma on di landi te hebe arabe yurno ma e palantere.
Min ko nabetano mile to ha do woni do ha to tinyalane do gonmi do mi waama wi ko dum do banmi ha jaawi mile to walla ko dum do banmi ko foti kam nabe mile to so mi nabama mile to fo no fo mi anda fo énergie well mono jaarmi ton kono kambe wonbe mile to kayen ko be wi'a wonde ma yaajamme hombo ƴepta a new insider from his camp from some state house on nabambo mile to mbeli on yaha o wada raise another list of people on death row mbeli ben bade the next execution.
What they were informed about me was that Yaya Jammeh was bringing somebody into the prison and they will make a new list of people who were going to be executed. So after that information was given to these people, that's the time, later after that was the time when I was brought into the prison cells there. This was said before I arrived there. So this was the information they had, but I was not aware of it, and I didn't know that this was the information they gave them, that a new list is going to be prepared for people who are going to be executed.
So, Mr. Sowe, you're trying to tell this commission that the inmates were made to believe that you were an insider. You were going to be an informant for Yaya Jammeh. That's why you were placed in the prisons to actually try to identify other prisoners who should be executed.
Joni hino wa ini awi wanda ma an ko wiada kon ko be kibaru ko yotti ton kon e baawo ma ko dum woni wiigol wanda ma be nabete ton ka kasoton te a wona nay Yaya Jammeh neddo mo andanda wanda mo ka wujje e kibaru e ben sokaabe ton ben inde mabbe den haala inde mabbe no fotaabe kambe fu wonbe ton ben fotaabe warede ben
konon way.
Yes, exactly, that's what it was.
So, Mr. Sowe, you were here already confused because you were not sure in the first place why you were taken to Mile 2. Then now you have this other burden that has been put on you because you are now scared of your life with the other inmates.
Joni hino wayni Mr. Sowe a woni no hino do premier long anabama Mile 2 andano ko hondu nabirada anabama ton kadi anani dido kibaruji kadi din don kadi jowike e hoore ma den joni no wayni andadal ka wonda hoore den fo jibike anda ka wonda kandre kasoto nga sokitama yibe be anda wonde be jonnama kibaruji anda antigi anda ko honto di uri
tenon ado hulani hoore ma pour wonki maki
dum wat dum ko dum burno kam tampinde sa.
In fact, yes, that was the main problem which worried me for my own life, which was more worrying to me than anything else.
Mr. Sowe, during this time, did you still have access to a lawyer?
Mr. Sowe, waktu fo, I have no lawol pour halda a lawyer.
Ala.
No. Did Did your family have access to you?
Well, musibema wala besnguma wala bengurema korno bennon hebno lawol pour be haldaima.
Ala.
No.
Were you able to make any contact with your family or anybody outside of the prisons to let them know your whereabouts?
I have no lawol pour halda e goddo mo anduda ko yasi woni walla yimbe mabbe walla musibbe ma pour be anda an ko kaso be nabi ma I have no on lawol na. Before getting that chance to contact anybody outside, I had already spent a long time at Mile 2.
From your statement, you had also indicated that an incident occurred when the said ex-Secretary General Njoguba was also brought into the prisons. Is that correct?
We know godum kala wadano don be wadno don godum hebno e der kaso don nyande mo anduda ko ben nde nyande be adduno ex Secretary General Dr. Njoguba. Yes, that's true.
Please, can you tell this commission about that incident?
Da way halande commission non dum don no honno yari.
Min gongondo mi ko Mile 2 mi wanno fere ha gilandan mi wiya min ko min adaton fi wargol dum gandu mi wona dum gandu mi do ko mami wada fere mi hawra himbe be mi hollabe mi wadana be proof 100% wonde min ko hala ko wona gonga.
Well, when I came to know what was going on, I said to myself, I will try my level best to make these people understand that the information they were giving and what they believe for my reason being there is quite wrong. So I tried my level best to make them know that I am not there to garner information on other people. I am not there to do anything which will bring problems for them. So I tried to let them understand that as much as possible.
So ko on waktu kawrume convict de ganunda be badama sentence ha pari be kam kala na hono be gardi wobe kam biya wonde mako lamen jobata sokibe be no biya wonde ma ko njogu yobani be ha ko njogu be fala be nani wonde ma mimi do welde njogu ko njogu be fala mi halana mbeli o yobana be kambe fayin mabbe mbeli be ngacite.
Well, I tried to meet with some convicts who were telling me that they were locked up by Lamin Jobate. And some informed me that they want Mr. Njoguba to help and pay their fines, those who were fined at the court, so that he will pay up their fines for them to be able to be free.
So ko heben goto mo en wi kan wonde ma in fact Njogu yo lamen jobate yo pa hari fof ben fof be gadama ben jo men yat.
During that discussion, one day, one of them just suddenly told me that these people that they are naming, Njogu, Lamin Jobate, and Hari, were all now in the prison there. They were all brought and locked up there with them.
So, isita woni Njogu modo.
That's the time I said, if Njogu is also incarcerated here.
Despite and
upon all that, he is able to pay for some people to pay up their fines so that they'll be released. I said, well, if that is the case, then that's good. But personally, myself,
what the interest in Njogu at that time.
But what was my interest in Mr. Njoguba at that time?
It's because Njogu was no Secretary General.
Because when I was arrested, Njoguba was the Secretary General at that time.
So within the office,
whatever had gone on in that office to the point of my arrest, he should be aware of that. And I wanted those answers from him. But I was unable to tell anybody, and I can't tell anybody at that time. Up to one day, when Njogu himself was being taken to the court,
former Deputy Accountant General Aliu Job,
and which coincided with the former Accountant General called Aliu Job,
hospital,
and he was also going to the hospital.
So at the waiting shed.
The two of them met at the waiting shed, and they were waiting for their vehicles.
So in
their discussion, the two of them
Aliu kango koto maximum security wing to komenen gonditon.
And Aliu was one of us at the maximum security wing.
Ten Jogu en kambe koto main yard bengoni.
And Jogu was locked up in the main yard.
Be kawri don du won a chance kambe do be wa haldude sa.
When they met at that waiting shed was a chance for them to discuss.
Aliu wimo.
Aliu said to him,
bro, anon o suka suka o definitely mo hala very good things about you. Te kanko dal kala do tawi men toñam be hala affaire ma sa kanko watama defend no. And mi wadi understand no ma taw don belli no bete.
That's the time when Aliu informed Njogu that there is a young man in the prison here in the maximum security wing. This man defends you anytime some people said very bad things about you. This young man stands for you. If they say wrong or bad things about you, he's the person who defends you vehemently.
So kono suka o modo family mako yitamo lawyer yitambo o be nabatambo haydo infirmary hospital infirmary wondo der mile 2 do sa.
And the Aliu continued to inform Joguba that this man is here. He has not been given the chance to his family. He has not been given the chance to see a lawyer. In fact, they don't even take him to the health center or the clinic inside the prison here whenever he has an issue concerning his health.
So sita oni bo no halitani wonda ma you were very close to him an hada do joni what fere anen hada mo walita seda.
And the boy has spoken well of you. He defends you. And if it is true that you were close, I think you should try and do something for this young man. And Aliu continued to tell Njoguba that all what this man wants at this moment is he wants to know why he was arrested and brought here and locked up in the prison.
So Njogu is Javagol Aliu.
So when Jogu was replying to Aliu,
Bilai boy is a very good boy. Then
Jogu said, Bilai, this boy is a very, very good boy. And Jogu went on to say very positive things about me.
In fact, Momodou Gorko tawmo lamdo woni president o wi lamido tawmo arino nyalande sax before mi iwde ton as secretary general Momodou Gorko meedi mo lamdade hoto o ya pullo am woni.
In fact, one day, according to Njogu, the president himself asked him and said, where is my dad Fulaman? Where is he now?
So Njogu jabi ya jame at that time owibo Mr. Sowe mbo wada studies in UK.
What Njogu told Yaya Jammeh on that day was that your Fulaman has gone to UK for studies, for further studies.
So Aliu gila halanum Aliu.
When he said this to Aliu
hori wade dum process hakile mako but before o wade mo jabade sa taw moto Aliu en wari so taw moto Njogu en wari Njogu en kambe je mbop Aliu no jodi don.
When Njogu said this to Aliu was puzzled. He was thinking how to reply Njogu about that. So but that moment Njogu's vehicle arrived, and before anything else was said, Njogu boarded his vehicle and left.
So when later Aliu ne yahoy hospital hande arti he came or straight selam. Then
Aliu sat there for some time and later left and went to the hospital. But when he came back from the hospital, that's the time when Aliu came to my cell and narrated all these things to me. I said to him, oh, is it like that? He said, yes. Njoguba knew that I was at mile 2.
Njoguba anda mine Aliu ko woni rapport hakunde amen.
Njoguba didn't know the relationship between me and Aliu.
Ha o wi Aliu wonde no Aliu ko lamdimo ko kanko o jabaki dum hambo halna Aliu ko halde president concerning me.
What Aliu narrated to him, he didn't reply Aliu based on those questions. Then he went on to tell Aliu that, well, it was the president one day asked for him. Then I told the president that he has gone to UK to study.
I was at mile 2 at that material time. We are no president in the UK. And
Njogu knew very well that I was at the mile 2 prisons. Then why was he telling the president that I was in UK for studies?
At
that time, what I came to know
Njogu ko message ko misal falno okude Aliou o andi Aliou halne kam mi wadat mi famat goddum.
Well, I think it was a message that Njogu was trying to pass to Aliou, so that when Aliou explained this to me, I will come to understand.
Sorry, can we take that again? Can you explain that part again? You're trying to say you believe Njogu was trying to send you a message.
Da way rewtade dum da fala wiide wonde ma Njogu ko falno ko haalande Aliou ko dum wonde falno mo jonnude e kibar o falno jonnudemo Aliou.
Njogu ba secretary general bo anduno wonde ma mimi do mile to because family am sa e ha galle mako be kala ni mo wonde ma be gandi be tini wonde ma mi do wada deten mile to mo andi dum.
Njogu ba knew very well that I was at mile 2. My family even went to Njogu ba's home to tell him that we know Mr. Sowe is in the at the mile 2 prisons. And Njogu knows all this.
Kono dum fof.
But upon all that,
kanko yawo wi president wonde ma mimi do UK.
He went and told the president that I was in UK for further studies.
Min ko rimi ngandumi dal do ko dum wodi ko dum firti.
Then I decided to think that, well, there must be something in this which I don't understand.
Because mimi do Njogu men boy ligodade.
Because I have worked a long time with Njogu.
Thank you, Mr. Sowe. So after this incident, it later happened that you yourself met with Mr. Njoguba. Is that correct?
Joni no ini gila dum do fo hebi antige horema hawrudun e Mr. Njoguba ndako ko non.
Ko non way.
Yeah, that was true. That's true.
Can you tell us what happened at that encounter with you and Mr. Njoguba?
Da way haalande yimbe joni gilande ma yahuda ha hawruda e Mr. Njoguba ko hondum hebi ton hondu wadi ton.
Gila dum yawti wono lebbi.
After all this, some months passed.
Ha watti hengol minen Njogu satamen batti winodire small notes minen nellondira.
Until it came a time when we were exchanging notes, myself and Njoguba.
Taw kanko mo main yard mimi do maximum security.
We used to exchange small notes. He was at the main yard of the prison, and I was still at the maximum security wing.
Ha ari nyalande wotere rek.
Up till one day,
be mbadi dum kam transfer kanybe mo lamin jobate.
They transferred him and Modlamin Jobate.
Confinement.
They were taken from the main yard and brought into the confinement wing. It was broad daylight.
So mean what they received Njogu?
I received Njogu.
Taw mi hebi suka be ngana at least ben tedini kam so ko ben bi me yobe fitana kam selo hawala.
Because at that time I had good relations with some of the people incarcerated at the maximum wing. And we were having a very good relationship. In fact, I ordered them to go and clean the cell where Mr. Njoguba was to stay. They cleaned the room. They tied a mosquito net for him there. They took care of everything in the room and made it at least a little bit presentable. That was the time when I said to him, now you can come, and this is the cell that you are going to stay in.
So the same row.
I made it I made sure that we will be together on the same row.
So that kalako yidi min bay ko kalifa am mi wawan bo
so that whatever he needs, as far as he was my boss, my elder, whatever he needs, if I can, I will be able to help him.
Mr. Sowe, at this time, how many months had you spent at the prison?
What to do? Could lebbi jelu hebuda kakasoton?
On time, almost sit on the outside because you could head around 2013, 2014. Na?
Well, at that time, I had already spent more than a year there because it was either in 2013 or 2014.
Thank you. Continue.
So, Gilanjogo Arimen Goniton Balde Fof Mido what angle come what comfort, Mido what comfort because going a minute for me in Tampi, Konosandari, position of Secretary General, Minister of Presidential Affairs, on Andari and the cell Lowoni, Andari protocol officer, Andari cell Lowoni, Minim Tampi, at least I was better off than him.
Well, when he came there, we were there for some days. I tried to comfort him. I tried to help and do things for him that will ease things for him. Because if you look at Njogu, somebody who was at the position of Secretary General and with holding a ministerial position, and you come and see the cell where he was put in, And me, as a former protocol officer, the cell where I was in, if you look at Njogu's condition, it was really pathetic. So I took it upon myself to stand by him and try to help him. Whatever he needs, if I can, I always help him.
So, hakunde amendal mi jabani hay goto wona hakunde don.
I didn't allow anything to be between us.
Ha ari nyalande
Until one day,
mbimi dum comme jiddo jewten non mi falama lamdade do ko kaccambo kebdunoda he goddo he Aliou Job specifically.
Then that day, I told him, well, I wanted to have a short discussion with you about a topic which you once discussed with Aliou.
Okay, so ndewtani mo fof story mo kalan mi ono.
He said, okay. Then I narrated everything to him as I just said here.
Mbimi so andi ko jinmi ando wi kam.
Then I asked him, you know what I want to know? He said, yes.
Midum since ngandondiren enen dido.
I said to him, since we became acquainted, the two of us,
whether an hada wanno honest am or not, me anda kono me I was honest to you.
Whether you were honest to me all the time, I didn't know, I cannot say. But I have always been honest to you throughout our relationship.
Mbidum kono ha hattoti nyalande ande mi meda yi nyalande de kalanda kam ko ganduda wona gonga.
Up from all the time up to date, you have never told me something which I will take as something which is not true. I took all what you said to me as the truth.
Mbidum so Aliou Job ko kalanda dum ko wondema de president lamdima hoto gon mi hada andi mi do mailtu kono biida dum wondema mi do UK mi do wada study.
So I came to this part and told him, when Aliou Job, you were discussing with Aliou Job, you said to him that one day the president asked you, where is my Fulaman? You know very well that I am at mile 2 here. But you decided to tell the president that your Fulaman is in UK for further studies. I said to him, if had I not known you, this would have created a very serious problem between the two of us. But I believe that if I ask you, you will be able to tell me something tangible why you said, why you did that.
Because
I said to him, because this day, if you cannot tell me the truth, then it will be up to the next wall, the hereafter, where everything will end. He said, okay, now, the reason why I replied the president in that way,
because then president taw mu metti affaire taw mu lobi den balde ala gede ko huli wadde.
Because the reason I told him that was, in those days, the president was a very wild man. He was angry, seriously angry, and he was capable of doing anything in those days. So I was afraid. This is why I replied, I gave him that reply. This is why I told him that you are far from here, you are in UK.
So, Mr. Sowe, in other words, the reply Mr. Njoguba gave you was that he was trying to protect you from the president.
Joni hino wa ini Mr. Njoguba gidanda ma ndan yewtare hebi hakkuna ma e makko. Jabu wel ko jabi ma ko dum woni wi wonda ma kanko sayi o haaliri ni num president o e ndongol kongol ko dum harimo falama ko falama dandude ko dum takki o jabori mo non.
At that time, that's what I believed in and that's what I thought.
And now, do you still believe that he was trying to protect you from the president?
Joni non ha joni ka wondo ha joni ko dum gomda wonda ma ko falno mo dandude do president e president non. On what?
Min kesa mo wadi dade nyanyeji because after minani halaji kewditi so joni mi anda ko dum wawi gumde sa.
Well, my case had many angles. Up to now, this present, I am a little bit confused. In fact, I don't still know what and what or what is what. There has been a lot of things which were said about my case.
So did this also indicate to you to think that maybe the president did not order your arrest and detention at NIA and at Mile 2?
President o jonnani yamirore wonde ma ya nabe NIA joddina da ton sako ittada NIA nabe da haka sudu kaso don da dum hollirima dum wonde ma president o jonniraade yamirore e mum
sita woni jogu president Jammeh be mbaawi jodade ha president Jammeh mo lamdo mo where is my fulaman sita woni the executive directive actually came from him tawoni the executive directive ko jungo ma kongol ngol ko jungo ma ko irno winani ko hanga ko wadi ko stupid for mi sikki o waawi shiftorde wonde ma kanko okuno directive yomi sokoy.
Then if that is the case, if had it been that the executive directive they said which took me to Mile 2 came from the president, if that was true, then I don't know how it came about that the same man who gave that executive directive can come and turn around and start asking, where is my fuller man? Say that part really puzzled me. I cannot understand that part. Because however stupid he can be in Jogu, I don't think that he will say that executive directive came from the president. When the president doesn't know where I was, to the point of asking for my whereabouts.
Hi, that delegation go to UK, British couple, be receive.
There was a couple who usually come from the UK. I usually receive them.
At some point, look, there is one guy who used to pick us, and we had started building relationship with him. A lot of things, what they invest in this beehive and whatsoever. So then,
they went to the point of asking the president himself one day. When we always come to the Gambia here, there was a man, a fuller man, who usually receives us, and he stands and does a lot of things for us. We have rebuilt a good relationship with this man. Now, where is this man? They asked the president himself this question.
Mr. Sowe, just to get it clear for the commission, it would be correct to say that you were kind of lost in a system.
Affaire on yahuna e hore ma ha wattu ma anda wonde ma dum jibo affaire fo jibono e hore ma
fo jibino ma halaji di ta hewi.
Yes, everything was mixed up. I was really lost, and there were a lot of things which were being said.
Because at some point you had the belief that it was the president that gave executive orders.
Wattu affaire on yawon ha wattu jigo antiki a holino wonde ma ko Yaya Jammeh tigi jonnuno yamirore nden.
Then it came to a point where he himself was asking for your whereabouts.
And
then he was being told that you were out of the jurisdiction. So it seems to suggest that there was either some miscommunication, or maybe the president forgot the instructions he gave, or you were just lost in a system.
Ma ala ko jonduno yamirore nan o yejjiti dum ma affaire no jibondiri dal hakkude ma e mabbe
ko ngimi ko Gambia jaami Senegal on exile mi jodi mo jalande mijimi ko wanno ko hodo di question di garanno ko jibno kam ko tawmi I have to mami heba facts di out of the whole mess.
Yes, when I left the country, I went into Senegal on exile. Then one day I sat down and thought about all what transpired, all what was being said about my case. I looked at it and I said, I will do my level best to get all these facts right.
Me have no final conclusion on this.
Then I came and later had a final conclusion on this.
Go.
First of all,
Yaya Jammeh ko batto erratic. Mo way wadde do hunde joni the next minute o wima kanko over meda dum wat.
Yaya Jammeh is an erratic person. He will give orders for something to be done this minute. In a short while, he will even forget that he ever gave those kind of orders.
So lamdi to man jogu ba hoto Momodou so woni.
Then if that is the case, and later on if he should ask, Njoguba, where is Momodou Sowe?
Then possibility on the own scenario what is possible.
Then the scenario there is a possibility that he might have forgotten.
The other thing is,
the second thing is,
Njoguba.
Njoguba.
Mo andi mi do mile 2.
He knows that I was at mile 2.
Kono ko tawi ko ma o wi president wonde ma min mi do UK.
He deliberately told the president that I was in UK.
Si tawi woni no ko president Jammeh okkirno order o yomi soke.
If the order had come from President Jammeh for me to be locked up, then he should come and turn around and ask Njoguba, where is Momodou?
Best answer
The best answer Njogu should have given him was, did you forget that you gave orders, executive orders for Momodou to be locked up in the prison?
So don't combat me don deduce combat me solution ko kemmi don.
The solution I thought about that point, that Njogu, I'm not quite clear about this. And I am not blaming him for anything. It is Allah who is the witness to all this, and it is Allah who knows what's in my heart. Then there should be something that he is trying to hide from the president concerning my imprisonment.
Thank you, Mr. Sowe. So that just takes us back to the conclusion that you were lost in a system, and this fact led to you spending more than 26 months in mile 2 detention in maximum security.
Joni hino wa ini affaire on foko jibino e ma majjuno e affaire on anda honto wonda dum sababu ha dum ari sababu wonda ma sokada e kasoton lebbi no gasi e jeego e kaka kasono da jodina do anda ko e dalila hon dum sokirada
gonga.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you, Mr. Sowe. At this point, Mr. Chair, I think it's time to take our second break, and we shall continue when we come back.
Yoni e yahay fotagol men lawol dimmongol ya mbottari se ngarti e continue e jondene.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you, Mr. Sowe, for your testimony. We will take a 1-hour break and come back at 3 o'clock. Meeting is adjourned.